Hello guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we are going to be talking about guppies. Guppies. Yeah, these guys. Guppies, more guppies, bunch of guppies. Anyway, as you see, I have a lot of guppies. What's it called? And if you're here watching the video, you either are like just want to see my beautiful face, or you could just be simply asking yourself the same question: why do my guppies die? Now, there's many reasons why, but I'm going to be telling you guys the reasons why I usually suspect first. So, generally, when you want to first make sure, is that you buy a good, what's it called, a good stock, a good breeding stock. Let me see if I can get this to adjust. Sorry. Let me turn on the light. That might actually make it a little better. Not really. But anyway, what's it called? You want to make sure you get good quality stock. So you want to make sure you get it from a good breeder, because a lot of times when you buy these fish from Petco, Petsmart, these fish are overly mass bred and inbreed a bunch, and they don't even care if they die or not. They just care of it as a financial status, so they don't, as a financial point. So they don't care if they die. They just produce more and whatever. So they don't care if it long lasts. Just as fast as they can sell it is the best. Quantity over quality. Yeah. So you want to buy it from a breeder that is known, what's it called, that has reviews or has shown you what they have. So basically, people who have reviews on their own website, on eBay, or on Facebook, people who you know and you can trust and you can ask other people about. Or if you buy off me, you've seen how I take care of my fish. You guys seen how long I've had my fish for, and you know if you wanted to pick it up or not off me. Just don't forget, I have them for sale. But anyway, what's it called? Another reason that can happen is water quality. A lot of the times people have bad water quality. These fish are sometimes, when they buy them from these wholesalers and stuff like that, these fish are bred with, are living in brackish water, or living in different conditions of water compared to you, than what you have. So a lot of the time, sometimes our water is softer than the water that the guppies are actually used to. So you want to make sure their hardiness is up on there. So you want to aim for a pH level of, let's say, pH level of 7 to 8, more in that bracket. What's it called? Another thing, what's it called, is water quality. The quality of water, I mean by ammonia levels, filtration, biological media. And make sure all of that is up in shape, and your water changes. Don't forget to do your water changes. They're very important. I personally do them at least once a week, and if I see the fish are really dirty, or if my tank is overstocked, I do them twice a week. When I do water changes, you also want to make sure you use prime or some type of dechlorinizer, because the water in most places have chlorine. Another reason that your fish might die is just simply old age. You know, a lot of times that people buy them, they only last about 2 to 3 years. And if you buy them from Petco, you're probably not going to get them from Petco or Petsmart. They probably know we're going to last anywhere near that. So, another reason that your guppies are dying is maybe the temperature. So, guppies like a temperature range from anywhere from 70 to 73 all the way up to 83. So, the fish, what happens a lot of times that people raise the temperature really high, that's in those 80s, and what happens is the fish is very active, then it's kind of moving, it's breeding a lot, etc. It's growing, it's moving, it's eating, it's very active. But you're actually shortening the lifespan of those guppies, which is not what you want. If you stay around the 73, 74 degrees temperature, which is what I would recommend, you get a long longevity of life between 2 to 4 years. When you raise the heat up to those 80s, you might get a lot more yield for the fish, so you might be able to breed more fish and get more fish out of them. But they're probably only going to last you half the lifespan. So temperature actually is very important, because you're compacting their lifespan in there, and that's why they breed so much with higher temperatures. So it really is what you want to look for in that. Another reason that the fish might be dying is that you're not buying from me. Just kidding. That's not the reason. But I do recommend buying it from someone that's actually had them for. What I like to do to all my fish, if you plan on buying some from me, is actually putting them through a quarantine phase, where I use parasite treatment. I put salt in my waters, and I may do water changes. The first week I do them 3 times a week, and then 3 times the first week, and then the second week I do it twice a week, and then I continue with that until I sell them. Right now I'm down to once a week. The fish have been with me for a long time. I've already sold a lot of fish, so my tanks are not overly stocked anymore, so that's okay with me. Anyway, So that's basically what I think on main reasons why they die. Now another reason could be the food quality that you're feeding your fish. Now they might not die if you just feed them flakes, but what's it called? Who want to eat, let's say, rice and beans every single day? It's kind of boring, right? I don't know if it'll kill your fish, but I do recommend a variety of different foods, or a high quality food at least, due to the fact, first, the fish are gonna like it better. Second, you can't blame the specific food, let's say your fish die from. It won't be, oh, I only fed him this, so that has to be the reason. No, if you mix up the thing, if you mix up the different types of food you're gonna feed your fish, there may be a chance if, let's say, the food was not for them, like you're feeding them something that's not good for them. You have other ones that you are feeding, so it won't be so strong on them. It's like eating, if you eat, I got cut off, but I was saying you don't want to feed them the same food because it's like eating the same rotten food. Imagine you would eat raw food every day, you're gonna get some sickness and then eventually dying. Another reason that you might be dying is parasites. I like I said, that I get rid of all the parasites that are in my fish before I sell it to you guys, because I do a kind of like a treatment basically on making sure that the fish go through. So if they come with parasites, most of the time you can buy them from Petco, Petsmart, or online. They will probably come from, unless you know they're like a good breeder and stuff like that, they probably will come with some type of parasite, even if they're not like fully into it. Like I have got some fish that I actually had, that I can visibly see that they had parasites on it. They were very skinny. They were, what's it called? Not all of them were, you know, it just happens sometimes. You know, when you mass produce these fish, it just sometimes shows up. But I at least caught it on time, so I could actually do the treatment. I ended up losing 3 fish out of this whole shipment, so it wasn't too bad. 1 DOA, and the other 2 were fine. The other 2 were just lost due to, I'm assuming, parasites, or maybe not the adaptability to the fish, to the water, but I really don't think that's what it is, because all the other fish are doing fine. So another reason that your guppies might be dying is, what's it called? Oh, if it's a female or a male. So what's it called? They might be being chased too much. So if it's a female, let's say you have a bad ratio of fish. If you have a male, what I recommend is 1 male to 2 females. But if you have only, let's say, 3 males and 1 female, what happens a lot of times is that the males are going to keep trying to breed with them, and then you can actually end up stressing out your fish. And then if you keep stressing, if they keep going for it, and she doesn't feel like it, and she keeps running away, what happens in the end? She's going to be stressed out, and fish can die from stress. Vice versa. If it's only females, and then females are going to want to keep breeding, and then there's only 1 male in there, and then the male's going to be exhausted from all that, and then end up being stressed out, and again getting the same result as death. So that's basically a couple of tips why I think your guppy might be dying. If you have any questions, don't forget to drop down in the comments below. And I also have an Instagram you guys can check out. I also have a TikTok that you guys can check out, and on Facebook I sell some guppies too. So don't forget, it's all at CHENG'S Aqua, as you see over there. If you're interested, don't forget to message me. I also sell them on eBay at CHENG'S Aqua as well. But don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe to see more videos like this. I'm going to be ordering a bunch more exotic guppies, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.